I'm telling you, I didn't punch him in the face. And I definitely didn't take his wallet.
Guys, I really need her to admit guilt. Otherwise, this will drag on for ages. I have so many cases to clear. And in the end, the magistrate will just let her walk away again, the never-ending cycle. I catch the bad guys or the bad girls, and the justice system just lets them out.
I can't believe she punched me in the face and stole my wallet. If I could just speak to her one time, I would let her know exactly how I felt. All I need is just one chance. And I want this to be over. I don't want this to drag on for months on end in court.
We are the UNSW team, but today we have chosen to represent the different personas in the ecosystem in order to understand the biases that they hold. Based on this, we are proposing key nudges in order to increase referrals to ARJC and to increase retention in CourtLink. We're going to begin with ARJC.
I am so busy. And all I want is justice. Justice for the victim. I really care about the victim, since I am the only one in this room who is representing the victim, being a voice for the victim. And now they want me to send her and him to a conference where I don't even exactly know what is going on. How is this fair to the victim?
Yeah.
What you have just seen was a classical police officer. However, police prosecutors have similar profiles. They have a heavy workload, they are concerned by fairness, and they are motivated by justice for the victim. So we are confident that our nudges nudge both of them.
So based on the biases Max has just exemplified, we think there are two key things we need to think about for police and police prosecutors. First, we need to be able to give them accurate information easily and quickly because they really don't have time for it. And secondly, they really care about victims, and so we want to deliver all our messaging to be focused on benefits for the victim. But why did we focus on this group? Well, we think that by focusing on them, we receive a dual benefit. Firstly, we increase referrals from both of them. But second, these are the people who are mostly speaking to victims. And if they're not compelled by the system, then they're not going to represent it well to the victims, and they're therefore not going to agree to them. So we see a dual benefit from this. So how are we going to nudge them? Well, this brings us to our first nudge. Based on existing police communications, such as their newsletter, we want to bring them victim case studies, highlighting the positive aspects from the program. For example,
I'm Ali. That was me 10 years ago. And I had the opportunity of meeting the offender. And meeting her really helped me get over my fears. It helped me sleep better at night. I realized Kat is just trying to get some money to feed her family. And being able to sit down with her really got me the closure I needed.
in this way, we use affect to appeal to the police officers and show them that by helping victims, they're achieving their goals using restorative justice. Now we've convinced them of the program. We need to give them information about it, which brings us to our second nudge.
Beep Bob, I'm RJ.
Wait, what? RJ? Hi, RJ. How are you doing? What or who are you?
I am an artificial intelligence chatbot. I understand your human language and can help you find good information on adult restorative justice.
RJ, our chatbot, can answer any of the police's questions about restorative justice in an easy manner and even send them video links to watch what a conference would look like. Now, we've been able to show police officers that this is a good idea for their victims and they have all the information they need.
The chatbot's quite easy to implement. Within about 40 hours, a tech-focused law firm can develop the chatbot for use. Now, this is quite easy to scale because AI-based technologies improve with scale and the quality of the responses get better, and marginal cost decreases closer to zero as we improve the scale.
You don't understand a goddamn thing. And I've been dealing with people like you for 20 years now. I am trying to keep it together. I really am. No, I'm not going to talk to you.
But wait, Kat, there might be some help for you. There is a program called...
What, you want me to fill in another 20 forms? What you've just seen is, unfortunately, a QuadLink standard participant. They've had a long-term experience with the system. They do not trust authority, and they are unlikely to react to cues that we would give them to help them with their mental health or addiction issues. So we've actually focused our nudges on reaching out to them via people that they might actually like to relate to.
Kat might have been in this spiral for a long time, and as a result, she might be lacking the kind of support system that she needs to remain in the program. If she goes home and tells her friends that she's sobered up, they're going to say, well, I've heard that one before. This is why we're suggesting the QuadLink community. Under this program, participants as well as past participants can come to weekly gatherings where they can build new positive social norms within the community and state their goals publicly in a judgment-free environment. In addition, past participants will be able to be mentors for the current participants. In this way, they change their self-narrative from criminal to mentor. And in this way, we not only increase retention of the program, but also the longer-term benefits once people have exited.
Furthermore, we try to incentivize them via a little present. Now, if I were to think that Big Brother was spying on me, I wouldn't exactly take a phone from them, now would I? However, we heard yesterday that phones are incredibly important and they can be a lifeline. So what we are suggesting is a little temptation bundle. You get a phone, you get to apply to jobs on it, it reminds you when you have a court appointment, and you can also reach out to crisis help when you need it.
Of course, phones are an investment in the first place, but you could just get one of your government partners, such as Telstra, to donate some phones and plans on a partnership. Time-wise, we think that the pilot is very easy to implement. All you would have to do is to pre-install and program the right apps, contacts, and phone numbers.
Crime is a spiral, and once you're in the system, you're likely to be in it for a while. These programs offer great opportunities to divert people out of the system, and we truly believe in the nudges that we've proposed. By undertaking these nudges, we can have a better society for victims, offenders, and society as a whole. Thank you.